So we're coming through here, and we spot ourselves another opportunity here to deal with. As soon as I can figure out what I'm doing here, because I can see his trajectory is going to be this way. So I don't really need that. I already can see that he's going to be traveling this way. And I don't know if I am out far enough for a torpedo hit. Because sometimes you gotta have some distance before it arms and readies to go. So I'm gonna try to see if I can roll forward and see if I can make the best of this. Because it's kind of hard to look through that periscope, because apparently whenever you go to use the periscope for attack, it is when it's at its most worthless. But if you use the periscope just to look around, oh well, then it is clear as day and there are no problems or complications whatsoever. So just more stupid silly stuff that's probably not avoidable. I get back here, I'm thinking I'm probably far enough, but I guess not. So we're just going to have to do it right here. So I'm going to open that tube up and wait for this water go through its process, whatever it needs to do, and send that out. So now we're going to do the same thing. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to drop this by 15. So I can't see that one coming. Wait until this thing here does whatever it feels it has to. Lock and send it. Direct hit. Oh man, these waves. Here comes the other one. Did everybody get to look at the seaweed? Another direct hit. It's kind of weird because take a look and I hear the sailors that actually served on these boats talk about how useless these subs are because they can't hit nothing. And here I'm playing this game that is claimed to be accurate and I'm hitting everything. So not only am I hitting everything, everybody else insists that the German boats had torpedoes that were junk and couldn't hit nothing. But they were nevertheless almost won the Atlantic War. How do you almost win the Atlantic War in a boat that can hit nothing? Well, he's turning. I don't think there's anything I can do with that really, except come to the surface, and I don't want to do that. So I think we're done here. I did everything I could. So he's still afloat, he can stay afloat, because I'm not surfacing. I'm in the wrong area to be on the surface. So we'll just go ahead and move on. Want to see something cool? Look at this. This is the boat that I torpedoed twice. Look at the size of that hull. You can see it's directly in the center of this boat. And down there. So somehow, this boat with that much damage, and this is a cargo vessel, mind you. This means a cargo vessel has huge open containers where they can collect water more efficiently. Not little small tiny compartments with a bunch of hallways. So this cargo container can survive that hit. And its floatability is nothing. Yeah, this is probably a game that you have to use mods for to make things work right. I would not be surprised. I can already see that just by looking at the damages here. That according to this boat here can stay afloat. This is the engine room. That's the boiler. There's no way this engine's working. All this is done. So obviously somebody doesn't understand engineering design when they did this. Because really this whole boat's done. Matter of fact, those screws are still turning. It shouldn't even be turning because this engine room is destroyed. This boiler room is hot, taken in pure cold water in seconds off a major explosion in the side of the hull, and it travels away unscathed, defying physics of what an explosion actually can do to something, especially something that large of a hole. Look at it go. I bet you right now there's a bunch of people that had served in the war thinking how outstanding it is that this thing here survived a torpedo hit. 2 of them, nevertheless. 2 torpedoes. And this thing here in the engine room is perfectly fine. Look at it going. Not even batting an eye. Perfectly running ship. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, back on to what I was doing. Okay, here we go again. Got a couple of other opportunity moments that are here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to waste 3 torpedoes on this one. That is what I'm going to do. Because I don't really see any other way around it. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw 3 of them in on him. I keep forgetting to make these more shell works. I keep forgetting these are not meters. Okay. Hopefully that one will count. So we're here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 into this tube. And that tube and let this thing go. We'll see what happens. Okay, this is what happened. I fired them torpedoes locked on these vehicles, and for some reason, all 4 went this way. Now, I had this locked, but the torpedoes went this way. So now I had launched 4 torpedoes wasted in here because of bad overpaid developers, game designers who don't know what they're doing. Because how do you lock on this and send the torpedoes this way except by a game bug? Now I would go to Ubisoft, but their technical support already told me that I need to find mods, and that's why I say I think modders who do these submarine games should be paid money for their mods. Because they gotta fix this stupid garbage that the overpaid game designers failed to do. This really irritates me. It irritates me that I had locked on 2 vessels and they magically had turned this way because we have failures. So basically I wasted money on a game written by failures that I have to turn to mods to fix it, because that's what Ubisoft technical support tells me to do, because they don't care. It's done. It went out. They got your money. They're good enough with it. And it's just a lot of poor design. So not only did the torpedoes go the wrong way, but now I am now noted that I'm here, so every possible enemy that could be available is going to be able to find me. And all my torpedoes didn't even go to their target. So it's like they purposely missed so I can be picked up by the enemy, because some moron developer thought this is a good idea, which is completely not a good idea. It's stupid. So whatever, I'm going to keep going with this until the mission's lost or I sink, and then I'm done with it. But if I was to give a review on it, it is a piece of wasted money to buy this. This is only good if you want a collection so that you could have it as part of your collection and it's collecting dust, because any other reason for it is a waste. Unless you got a mod, and the mod is to fix the problems that are within the game, which is basically what you're saying is that the it's pretty unfair for the modders because they should be paid when Ubisoft directs you like that. That's them telling you straight up, yeah, we know it's a pile of junk and that we have invested money on it. So the best way to fix your problem is go seek a modder because we don't care. That's what that basically is. So since they don't care and they want a modder to fix it, I think I can be freely nasty about this. This is just going to be a collection game. I would not invest anything further into this thing at all. Not even my own time. I would have to think about it. And I wouldn't be counting on much. So, right now I got an enemy vessel and I got to worry about being detected because my torpedoes purposely missed. So now everybody knows that I'm here because some retarded developer doesn't know what he's doing.